afternoon, ladies, and any gentlemen that may be joining us today. My name is Olivia Winfield. I'm a personal trainer and virtual Y instructor here at our lovely downtown Minneapolis, Dayton YMCA. And this is Push, Pull, and Press, where, as the name implies, we're gonna be doing upper body workouts as well as some core. So let's go ahead and start warming up. Bring your arms out to the sides, and we're gonna start with some shoulder rolls. Waking up that rotator cuff, just moving that joint in its socket. All right, and let's reverse it. Oh, yes. Take it slow, guys. Go at a good pace, but you're not Michael Phelps, cutting through the water. That's not it. That's not what this is. All right, and let's get that neck stretch. I feel like that's often neglected, but in this day and age where we are in our phones so much, we're in our computers so much, that you actually develop this forward thrust motion with your neck. It's colloquially termed tech neck. And part of what can help with that, of course, is good posture exercises, holding your phone up straight instead of holding it downwards, but also strengthening up those neck muscles, stretching them out will also help a lot with that. All right, that was the neck. That was the shoulder. Doing the arm circles. Let's do some shoulder rolls now. So it's like you're bringing it up and down, really concentrating on the scapula, your shoulder blade muscles. All right, and let's reverse. This actually feels pretty good if I say so myself. You may disagree, and you're allowed to disagree, but that your disagreement does not negate my positive feelings on the matter. And that's something that you should really carry forward to tell a lot of people, because a lot of folks need to hear that. All right, and now let's bring our arm scissors back out. Arm scissors, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it up. Ooh, side bends. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're reaching. 7, 8. You're not swinging that arm up, or if you are, you're swinging it up and over to reach. 9, 10, 11, 12. Otherwise, you're just bringing it straight up and you're trying to reach as far as you can with your fingertips, really stretching those obliques out. Whew. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. And then last but not least, let's just open up the chest. So you can either do forward and back claps, or you can just clasp your hands behind your waist, behind your butt, depending on where your hands reach, and just push that chest up and out. Opening up that heart chakra. All right. All right, I feel pretty sufficiently warmed up. I hope you feel pretty warmed up as well. Let's go ahead and move into our first exercise. So, this exercise is gonna call on you to engage your core and to work your brain a little bit, because what we're gonna do here, you're gonna have your feet about shoulder width distance apart. Make sure you're standing up straight, that core is engaged. And then you're gonna have one hand here down at your side and one hand here down in front. And as you lift them, you see you have a front raise and a lateral raise. So you're gonna do that at the same time. Bring it down, and now you're gonna switch. So now the hand that was once doing the lateral raise will now be coming up to do the front raise, and the hand that was doing the front raise will now be coming up to do your side raise. Simple, right? And that's 2, 3, 4. Make sure that core is engaged. You shouldn't be swinging. 5, 6, 7. And also make sure your arms are going just to parallel. 8, 9. You don't need to go past it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more. And 15. Very nice. And now we're gonna come down. Keep one of your dumbbells. You're gonna come down now. And we're gonna do a plank pull through, or at least I'm going to attempt to do a plank pull through. I've done these before. And sometimes I have found when I'm exercising, I will overthink an exercise and that will mess it up. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is guilty of doing that. And this is one of them. So the trick I have learned is to keep the dumbbell behind my wrist. That helps. 2, 3, so you're just moving the dumbbell back and forth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, while maintaining that push-up position. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yeah. All right, we did it. Set number 1 completed. And apparently I left my water bottle sitting at the desk, so I'm gonna run off screen for a second. Y'all take y'all rest. Don't be like me and leave your water in inconspicuous places. All right. So today I wanted to talk about self-care versus self-discipline. When does self-care and discipline, when did it become synonymous? When did it become the same thing? Because sometimes, yes, holding yourself strong to something, could be a negative, but also can be a positive. So at what point, does it become, I'm not gonna do that today in name of self-care, and then when does it become, I'm not gonna do it because I'm lazy? And then conversely, when does self-care become, I don't feel like doing this, but I know I need to. I know because it's good for me. So even though it's not my favorite thing to do, it's not the easiest thing to do, I do know it's for my greater good. And so I'm going to, build or institute the discipline to enact whatever it is that I need to do. So again, when does self-care become self-discipline? When is discipline self-care? I can't answer those things for you. That is something that you have to figure out for yourself. But as an example, so for today, I have a pretty long day in front of me. I started this morning, out the door before 8 o'clock, and I'm not done tonight until after 9. Long day. And granted, and some of that stuff I could actually skimp out on. I could say, no, I'm gonna cancel that, I'm gonna reschedule that, I'm not gonna attend that, because I have too much on my plate. Let me whittle this down to the things that I have to do and not the things that I want to do. But the downside is, you miss out on certain things, right? And so, or you may end up, letting people down. Sure, they may be understanding, but, is that gonna make you look unreliable? It's not gonna make you look, not so great in their eyes, and do you care about that? And then also too, your goals, your own development, what you want to achieve. Is you saying no, is you saying not today to this thing that you want to do, but I don't know if you're gonna do it or not. Is you saying no gonna actually potentially set you back? And truly, you aren't gonna actually know that until it's too late. But before you get to that point though, again, you have to decide, is my self-care going to be in the form of discipline and getting up and going, getting up and doing, even though I don't have to, but I'm going to, because to do so is to show my self-care, love, and consideration, even if in the moment it doesn't feel like it, but I'm gonna do it. That, I think, is when discipline becomes self-care, becomes self-love. That, I think, is when it happens. All right, guys, final set of our L shape. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure that core is engaged. 8, if it's not, get some heavier weights. 9, I'm not kidding. 10, 5 more. 11, and it don't take much. 12, these are 8s. 13, 14, I had 5s before. 15. Say trust. It also, here's the thing too. Going back to weightlifting here for a minute. When you are first doing your exercise and you feel like at first, this is way too light. Please remember, it is a marathon, not a sprint. Please remember, you probably have 10 repetitions remaining out of the 2 you just did. So bear in mind, how it feels at the beginning of the exercise is not likely how it's gonna feel at the end of the exercise. So before you go getting cocky, pace yourself. All right. Last set of our plank pull throughs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! All right, guys. That's our first exercise complete. And I would love to tell you that was the toughest one of the bunch, but I don't think it is. Truthfully, though, when it comes to my upper body days, it's never, or I won't say never. When I do the virtual Y, it is never probably going to be as heavy as I would go, as sweat-inducing as my lower body day, simply just because I can lift heavier with my larger muscle groups in my lower posterior chain than I can with my upper body. But that being said, if we had barbells, machines, yeah, we'd be working up a significant sweat. But that's okay, because y'all gonna join me for butts, guts, and body tomorrow, right? Oh yeah, there, whoa, we really sweat. Okay, come down now onto the bench or onto a mat for your lying pullover. So this time I'm gonna use 2 dumbbells for my pullover, but you can use just the one. I'm gonna start here right above my chest and then come back. So this is a controlled movement. Squeeze those dumbbells against each other and then come up. 1, 2, 3. Press those shoulders into the mat or the bench. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, ooh, and 12. And to think, guys, we still have 2 more sets to go. All right, and then for our core exercise, we are going to do leg scissors. So bring your legs out and then like a scissor. And go in and out and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo! Yeah. All right, guys. Go ahead and take a sip of water. You should be taking sips of water between every set. Whether you are doing your virtual Y or you're working out on your own. Water is essential. If you do not like water, then find some other fluid to keep you hydrated. Trust and believe your muscles will thank you. Your body will thank you. Not even just during exercise, but afterwards. Keeping hydrated is what's gonna help you sleep well tonight, not the exercise in of itself. Because here's the thing. The exercise in of itself won't mean nothing when your muscles are cramping up when you're trying to sleep because you can't relax because you didn't drink enough water. And now you're getting Charlie horses out the yin yang. Now your side is sore. Drinking water helps mitigate a lot of that so that when it is time to sleep, your body has enough, nutrients, new electrolytes, all of that whatnot, as well as hydration to help move the blood through your body to help everything heal and repair itself to build. And so you can also properly rest to allow those things to happen. Water is a key part of that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. I usually do my pullovers with just one dumbbell, but I think I genuinely like doing it with 2. I feel like I do a better job of hitting both arms equally as opposed to doing the one where I had to make sure I switch. So, that's why it's important to experiment. All right, scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Goodness. All right. When I first began my workout journey, working out my upper body was definitely something that fell in my have to do but don't really want to do part of my workout regimen. I love hitting my legs. Love my legs. Love them. You see them? Look good, don't they? You should join my Butts, Guts, and Bodies class tomorrow if you want your legs to look like this. Anyway, I love working out my legs. Love them. Because it's already a naturally stronger part of my body, so it's just easier to do exercises, easier to go heavy sooner. But I have grown to love my upper body days. Part of that is, so I can see the progress. You can see the progress. But I also like it because on a day-to-day basis, I'm so much stronger. Everything is just that much easier because I'm that much stronger in my upper body. 1. And as a single woman living alone, 2. that, I think it's important. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, ooh, and 12. All right. But yeah, it's like oh yeah, we have to do our core. But yeah, I just generally like being stronger. And like when I go to the airport, like I like being able to pick up my luggage by my dang self. I feel extra proud about it when it is 50 pounds and I can get it off the belt by myself. So like, that's why I do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo! All right, guys, 8.5 minutes left. We got one more exercise to go. Then we are on our cool down, and then we're done. Thank you for sticking with me. We're almost finished, y'all. But yeah, it's like as corny and cliche as it may sound, I am indeed a strong, independent black woman who does not need a man to help her with a good gosh darn thing. Because I go to the gym and I work out. So I don't need your help to move my heavy suitcase. But I would appreciate it though. And that's the tea. That's the tea. Working out makes it so that I don't need your help, but I would like your help. If your help is available to give, then yes, I will happily receive it. But going to the gym means that 1, I don't need your help, and 2, I'm probably not likely to ask for it either, but if you volunteer it, yeah, sure. I'll let you help me out. That is, if you have proven yourself to be capable and worthy enough, that is. But we're getting entirely off topic. Anyway, last and final exercise is a bent over single arm row. So if you have a bench, or you can even use the back of the chair for this if you would like, this is the best way to perform this exercise. So, or you can also come down into a split stance, have your arm on your knee, and do it this way as well. So you do have some options. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and grab that dumbbell, make sure that back is parallel or just slightly above parallel. Look ahead, spine is neutral, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And now, let's switch legs. Let's bring them both on this side. All right. Okay. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And then for our core exercise, you can either do this one on the bench or you can do it on the mat. I'm just feeling lazy because I don't feel like moving the bench. But anyway, you're just gonna lie flat, toes straight up. This is coming straight to us, straight out of Pilates. Feet are gonna be flat, arms up, and you're just gonna try to reach your toes. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you're using your abs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Woo! Yeah, I didn't even put down how many we was gonna do, but 15. All right. You all are doing fabulous. So yeah, you take away nothing else from today's lesson, discipline is self-care. And I say that to you as much as I am saying that to me. Discipline is self-care. Because discipline is more or less a way of showcasing to yourself that you are worthy of the things that you want. You are capable of achieving them. But you are going to need to lock in order. Discipline is another way of just basically saying, you got it in you, but no one's gonna do it for you. You have to do it. So if you want it that bad, if you want it, what are you willing to do for it? How much do you love yourself? That is when when discipline becomes an act of self-love, self-care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, switching sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Let's go for those toe reaches again. All right, and we're gonna go overtime a little bit. So if you can, stick around. If you gotta hop off, gotta go back to business, that's completely okay. I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. Handle your business. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. We're on our final set, everybody. You're doing great. I still remember once someone was at the front desk when I was still working at the front desk. We will say a quick thank you for not having to do that job anymore. It just wasn't for me. But we were playing our virtual Y on our big screen and someone came in and I was on the screen and they were like, oh, she's too muscular, talking about me. And they did not put 2 and 2 together. The person that they were talking to at the front desk is the same person that was up on that TV screen. So I was like, y'all act like I'm not right here. And they were like, oh, that's you? I'm like, uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we're going to 15, guys. Sorry, I didn't tell you. You know, and I have to say, sign of growth. Because back in the day, oh, that would have torn me up. Even though I worked hard to achieve this and I love the way I look, back in the day, I honestly probably would have cried. That honestly would have ruined my whole entire day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh yeah, that was tough. But I take it as a positive sign of growth that all my reaction to that was just like, well, shit, I hope, oops, sorry. My apologies. My reaction was just, you know, I worked hard to look like that. All right, so you know what? Good, I'm glad I look too muscular. We worked hard to achieve that look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. All right, guys. Well, we are out of time. So, and it's just me here today. Otherwise, I would say, let's continue with stretching. But guys, thank you all so much for joining me today during Virtual Y, today's session of push-pull press. If you liked the video, please save it, come back to it later. If you're watching this on YouTube, you should join our Virtual Y platform. That's why I also do my lower body exercise program, Butts, Guts, and Body. And we also offer a variety of wellness content as well as fitness content. And it's only $9.99 a month. So what are you waiting for? You should be joining right now, or at least as soon as this video is over. Anyway, my name is Olivia Winfield. I'm located here in our lovely downtown Minneapolis YMCA location, and I look forward to seeing you next time.